From the pioneers crossing the continent during the great westward expansion, to the men and women turning the modern-day gears of industry, from the pioneers of America's roads and racetracks, to the farmers, soldiers, and entrepreneurs forging a better future, generations have relied on Schaeffer's. The company's guiding principles, hard work, innovation, entrepreneurism, and an unwavering confidence in pursuing the American dream are as true today as they were 170 years ago, when Nicholas Schaeffer crossed the Appalachian Mountains to establish his enterprise. Nicholas Schaeffer founded Schaeffer Manufacturing Company in 1839 on the edge of the American frontier. On the western bank of the Mississippi River in St. Louis, Missouri, near the present location of the Gateway Arch, Schaeffer began a soap and candle company. As America began to move west, he created his famous Black Beauty grease to lubricate the axles of wagon trains of settlers. He also developed red engine oil for the riverboats plying the Mississippi River. Schaeffer's philosophy was that with dedication and diligent work, any obstacle could be overcome. That doctrine allowed his company to persevere through many trials, including the Great St. Louis Fire of 1849 and the American Civil War from 1861 to 1865. It also inspired him to adapt to the challenges posed by a changing world. For example, when electric lights weakened the demand for candles, Schaeffer phased them out and focused instead on his burgeoning lubrication products, reformulating them with petroleum in place of animal fats. Such innovations allowed the business to flourish, and Nicholas Schaeffer eventually became the city's first millionaire. Eventually, control of the company passed to Nicholas's oldest son, Jacob, in 1880. Then on to Jacob's son-in-law, William Shields, in 1917. William kept the company afloat despite the birth of the automobile, the Great Depression, and 2 world wars. Schaeffer's prospects improved dramatically in 1947 when William's son Tom returned home from World War II and joined the company. Tom recruited a new generation of leadership for Schaeffer's. He hired Marty Schwab to build the sales force. Gwen Shields, Tom's brother, became head of production. Mike Ratersky also joined the company, eventually becoming Schaeffer's master grease maker. It was he who pioneered the use of synthetic oils and molybdenum disulfide, or moly, in the company's lubricants. Together, these men revitalized Schaeffer's. Its products evolved into value-added, high-performance specialty lubricants, and the company enjoyed unprecedented sales growth over the next 35 years. Schaeffer's faced another set of challenges beginning in 1980, when Gwen Shields passed away. In 1981, Gwen's brother Tom was diagnosed with Lou Gehrig's disease and died the following year. Once again, the direction of the company was at a pivotal crossroads. If Tom Shields' tenure was the age of innovation, then his successor and brother John Schaeffer Shields' tenure could be called the age of expansion. In 1982, together with his sister Jackie Herman, John placed the shares of the company in an irrevocable trust, guaranteeing that the company would never be sold or bought out. John and Jackie's commitment launched the company on a path of expansion into emerging markets and new industries. They promoted Jackie's son Tom Herman to sales manager, and in 1987, he became the company's 5th president. With John's son, Jay Schaeffer Shields, as vice president of sales, the company embarked on a bold course of growth that included doubling the size of the company by 2003, and then again in 2011. Today, with total company sales of over $100 million, Schaeffer has built a brand known for quality and value. Schaeffer's success can be attributed to the company's continued drive towards improvement. While leadership plays a role, there is no doubt that the company could never have reached its goals without the efforts of its dynamic sales force. Customers love Schaeffer because they have their own personalized rep who can show them how the products increase equipment life, boost efficiency, and save money. In essence, each customer comes to rely on their Schaeffer sales rep as their own personal lubrication specialist, helping them look out for the welfare of their equipment. and their bottom line. It's like having another person on their team, but not on their payroll. It's a model that encourages Schaeffer's sales force to maintain the standard of optimism and entrepreneurial spirit upon which the company was founded. Schaeffer's expansion has not been limited to the growth of its profits and sales force. In the last 30 years, Schaeffer's pioneering spirit has allowed it to grow into an Inc. 5000 certified international company, with sales reps and distributors servicing virtually every corner of the globe, including China, South America, the Middle East, Australia, and Europe. Future plans include the expansion of Schaeffer's St. Louis plant facilities, including new tanks. Schaeffer's is now on the threshold of a new frontier. More than 170 years of innovation, growth, and development have culminated in a company for which success seems almost inevitable. The pioneering spirit of Nicholas Schaeffer is manifest in each generation of the company's leadership and in the men and women of the Schaeffer sales force. These pioneers and innovators have all faced challenges, and each has found a way to not only overcome their trials, but to keep the company's vision clear and its values strong.
We are ordinary people.
We are ordinary people doing an extraordinary work.
Doing extraordinary work.
This is our mission.
This is our mission.
And by the grace of God, we will fulfill it.